But this is Walthamstow. The diversity we have is what makes us rich.
The very name, the Walthamstow, welcoming community.
It's pretty much the people that I've grown up with, that sort of community that's stayed exactly the same.
We love the diversity. We love the long market, one of the longest market probably in London.
My best friend is a Lithuanian. And who could have thought East Africa, East European? Hey, we're happening that way. Here we are.
And then we discover the village, then Lloyd's Park.
The diversity. You go out and you don't feel isolated. Don't feel, oh gosh, I'm out of place. Just that feeling at home, is great.
We have cinema, we have a lot of shopping, and this is very important for me. But yeah, I like shopping. What can I do?
And I always had those people to return to. I always had a diverse group of people to return to, always from my same background, where we could share our own anxieties and also our hopes for the future.
So since 2005, so I'm working as a finance officer.
I was one mom washing cars. And after that, I found a job in a restaurant where I was working a pastry chef, like before never cooking. So as well, it was a challenge for me, but I learned everything. If you want, you can do everything.
So I'm contributing to the country in terms of paying my tax.
I've been working since I moved here for local colleges, adult education services, well established.
Also, I'm doing my PhD currently with that.
I also have set up a small charity called Ahead, which does all bits and pieces in the borough around the health education and also supporting people in Ethiopia or Oromia particularly. And a lot of people in Walthamstow help us with that. And so I'm so grateful to local people.
And after that, I decided that I want to do much more. I started volunteering in my son's school, where he was working teaching assistant, and I came as well to finding better life in this country.
I was born in Whips Cross.
I came here as a student in 2000.
I've grown up with my mum, my dad who was a Turkish immigrant, but they were both born in London. My mum was born in London, they both grew up in London.
I did my course. I wanted to go back at the end of it, but political situation in the country really went so bad, and I was advised not to go back.
My mum was a teaching assistant. She's still a teaching assistant at Whitefield School, and my dad worked on the tube.
All my friends were in jail or fled the country. My family members were arrested, intimidated, tortured. So there was no choice but to stay.
I sold everything what I got. My furniture, my car, I get all my money. I come to Walthamstow because my cousin was living here.
Walthamstow was very different when I was young. I mean, I went to school in Rushcroft and it wasn't great. We didn't have many resources.
Previously, I visited one of my friends in Walthamstow, and I like Walthamstow.
We never had much. We never really knew we had much until we went to university and saw the differences.
So I ended up staying here. I went to Scotland first, did the 2 master's degrees there. I wanted to do a PhD, but I couldn't find funding, came back down to London.
So we bought our house from Walthamstow in 2005.
So I've been here since in Walthamstow since 1994.
And I living now 7 years and think I'm so lucky because Walthamstow and all people around helped me to integrate.
I'm glad that I stay because if I was in Turkey at the time today, most probably I would have been in prison or I would have been probably fired from the university, because currently it's 10,000 academics has been fired from their job in Turkey.
So I had some Oromo friends who already lived in this borough, and they were very happy, and they strongly recommended I stayed here, and which I did, and found my wife, got married, 2 lovely children.
Every challenge we have, we come together. The whole of the borough come together. When we have, if we want to support refugees in France, we all come together. Everybody was doing something. Not any places can do that. We have that gift. It's a gift that Waltham Forest General have. People who are in it is what makes Waltham Forest unique.
Refugees, by the way, they are ambitious people. They are
very years at the time when I applied. So if you go to the regional and they said, oh,
stay here and we have a
stay a bit longer and get.